So I noticed that as of lately, it been a lot of people that's running to the church and to have these big fancy weddings and where they got, they bridegrooms, bridesmaids, and all that stuff set up. Then, not even 6 months later, they get a divorce or one of them end up dead. So I just want to kind of talk to the young people, men and women of God that's not married, that's thinking about marriage, that want to be married, that seek to be married. Marriage is not a public spectacle like that's something you try to go viral off of. Marriage is a covenant between a man and a woman that replicates the covenant between God and man, or God and woman. So when we marry, when we wed a man or a woman, it's for life. It's to death do us part. Like the words that we speak are it's not, we're not speaking it to the pastor. We're speaking it to God. To death do a part, to have and to hold. To for better or for worse. And I feel like a lot of people these days, they marrying because they feel like it's the thing to do. This is what we should do. We've been together such and such amount of time, and I think we should get married. But truth be told, man, marriage is hard work, and it take equal. It's equally hard for both parties. Like you're talking about being with one person for the rest of your life, and it's very doable. But we need the Holy Spirit. It's very doable. You and this person become one flesh. That means every idea, every thought that goes through this person's mind, if they decide to tell you, you have to be okay with it. You can't say when you make this agreement before the Lord, like you can't say, God, I ain't know, this was like this. I want to opt out. God, all God knows is the vows you said before Him. So when we think about getting married, man, I think we really need to analyze that situation before we make that step, because when the Bible says the only way you could get divorced is for infidelity, and a lot of women and a lot of men, they seem to think that they could just get tired of their spouse and hey, let me get a divorce and I'm all right with God. Even some pastors doing it. So, I just, when we make that vow before the Lord, like we need to understand that this is forever. This is forever. Like this is not one day. I'm tired of looking at you, or we had an argument and I go do me, or it's over with now, or I'm just fed up with this. No, it's forever. So yeah, man, that's all I got for you, man. Just thought I wanted to say that because I see a lot of people with these big old fancy weddings, and then next thing you know, somebody end up dead or they getting a divorce. So it's just the days we live in. Nobody want to put up with nothing. Nobody want to tolerate nothing, and that's just not how it go. If you don't want to, if you're not willing to tolerate nothing or accept nothing or bend for your spouse, then you don't need to get married. That's just not how marriage goes. So, like I said, anyway, hope everybody having a blessed day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.